channel. Okay, I'm sorry today I have some common calls, but our lesson must continue. So today I want to answer a very important question which one of you have asked me. What is the difference between dorper sheep and the goats? So because most of you are telling me you could have started doing the goat farming rather than dorper sheep farming. So it is quite interesting because I've done a lot of research and I'm in love with dorper sheep so much. So the first difference between the dorper sheep and goat meat is the meat. Okay, most of you like goats because of the meat. So for your information, the goat meat is the same with that of dorper sheep, because dorper sheep meat is quite soft, as you always like, and it is less of fat. So it has less of fat, just like the goat meat. And then also the dorper sheep meat, aina hiyo harufu ya kondoo. Most of you maybe they have eaten the local sheep meat na wanasikianga harufu ya kondoo kidogo. So the dorper sheep is just like the goat sheep. So most of the hotels have been kwanza hizo za choma songs, mostly wanachomanga ya dorpers. Most of us tunadanganywanga, tunaambiwa hiyo ni goat meat. So guys, those are dorper sheep. So if you are thinking dorpers do not have good meat, for your information, dorpers have the best meat possible. And then another difference, the dorper sheep has good maternal instinct. Yani they walk along well with their lambs. They breastfeed well, they take care of their young ones. That is the reason why I want to do dorpers and not for the goats. The goats are also good, but also the dorpers have great maternal instinct than that for goats. And then the dorper sheep, they are more of grazers. They graze more on the green grass or the grass. Before when they rarely destroy the trees. And the goats, they are browsers. They run to trees or shrubs before they graze on grass. So that is the reason why I do not go for goats. I matured on sheep because I have plants in my farm, and I do not want the goats to destroy my trees, my younger trees in the farm. And then sheep eat almost everything, but when it comes to goats, they are picky. They are yani wako na maringo kidogo, wanachipenda sana. But for sheep, they can eat almost everything which you provide. They eat a lot. Unlike the goats wanakula kidogo. So you know, when they eat a lot, they grow faster and they grow fat faster. Because if they eat less, it means they are not even building their body faster. That's why you always find 2-year-old dorper and 2-year-old goats. For dorper, they will be very big, more kilos. Unlike that for goats. And you know, if you want to sell dorper for meat, you can go to butchery, uipime kilo. For me, when I'm disposing a dorper na sijapata breeder mwenye anaenda kulea nyumbani ama imekaa kuseeka, mimi ninauza kwa butchery. Butchery, they weigh the kilo. So if your sheep is 50 kg, you multiply by 400 or 450 kulingana na your location. Na unapata pesa, you will find yourself selling it at 20,000 one dorper, because they have a lot of weight rather than that for the goats. And the price in the butchery is almost the same. The difference maybe is 24 if you are selling it for meat. And then dorper sheep have low mortality rates compared to that for goats. Why do I say it has low mortality rate? Most of the times, you know, the goats are so sicky, wanakuwa so delicate, they need a lot of attention. So that is high risk in business. Kama una attention mingi, they can easily, ndio maana unapatanga most of the times inakufa. But for sheep they are so hardy, they have less mortality rates. And then they are the dorper or the sheep are antisocial. They have a disadvantage. They are antisocial. Most of the times, when you want to interact with those sheep, most of the time wanaenda. But for goats, they are very social creatures. They can come inside the house. Wengine hata huko ushago unapatana wanalala kwa chiko au karibu, they want to wapate joto, so they are very social. So and then also dorper sheep, they are hardy, resilient to harsh climatic conditions. So most of the times, unlike the goats, wenye nimewambia they are very delicate, dorper sheep they are so hardy, wako na ngozi ngumu zaidi, so they adapt to most of environments. But when it comes to goats, they are not such kind of hardy. Even sometimes when you do not build a structure for dorpers, useme walale kwa nje wenye kuna baridi, utawafungia vizuri, they survive very well. But ikikuja goats, unapata wanakoa, they get pneumonia easily, so they are not such kind of hard. They really need. That's why you can see in my farm, I have not even raised my structure because of affordability. Sikuwa na enough income. But what I take care of is to clean that room. It was very clean at given time. So if they were goats, wanakuanga very vulnerable. Wakikaa hapo most of the times inapata tu maugonjwa skin diseases ama nini. Wanafaa kuishi na rest house ndio wakae vizuri. But for sheep, as long as you maintain your room equal dry, you avoid foot and mouth diseases, so they survive very well. And then another advantage for dorper sheep versus goats, they multiply very fast. As we have always known, dorper sheep they have high tuning rates, and then they have shorter gestation period. But when it comes to goats, they have longer gestation period. Now they also have high tuning rate, but see kama ile consistently kama ile ya dorpers. Leo utapata wamesa wawili, kesho mmoja. But for dorpers, they after giving birth to the first, when it comes to the second, third, ama ameanza kuzeeka kidogo, they can give birth even up to 3 lambs. So that is the reason why I got in love with my dorper sheep, or I started venturing in sheep business. So guys, we will continue learning a lot. We will continue educating each other, sharing more information. As we always know, knowledge is power, and in future I will introduce goats to my farm. We will compare when I'm doing that farming. So it is not that I hate goats. I really love goats. Even the family where I was raised in, tulikuwa na goats, but ile tulisumbuana nayo nikiwa mdogo, it was so tough. But I really like also goats. Ni vile aina kwa na weight mzuri. Otherwise, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow, give me some comments, ask questions as many as possible, and I will gladly answer your questions. Thank you.